longer video, post it to regular videos, right? And hope that people take the info and move accordingly. You're a woman, you're pregnant, you want prenatal care, do your research. Most of you know that. Most of you want to go to the best place, XYZ, but sometimes you can't afford it. Go outside your community even, do what you got to do if you are seeking prenatal care. I just can't stress that enough. You go somewhere and they tell you some idiotic stuff, something that doesn't sit right with your soul and spirit. You're like, what are you telling me about me? Get you a second opinion. Regardless if it sits right with you or not, get you a second opinion. Your child get diagnosed with something, you take them other places and get them diagnosed elsewhere. You ain't gotta tell them, oh, I just took my child XYZ. No, oh, I'm coming in, I have these concerns. You get your child diagnosed multiple places. You want to see that they're all saying the same thing. Been there, done that. I don't go take one person's findings and call it the gospel. No. Okay, you could avoid a lot of hardship, but always get a second opinion. Always get a second opinion. Please. I've shared things in my shorts telling you my story, my past lived experience 13 years ago. I talk about this every time our birthday comes. God is good. I'm grateful. I'm so beyond grateful to have survived giving birth in a hospital that ignored my pain while I was bedridden in their hospital because my amniotic fluid was leaking. So clearly I was at Kings County bedridden for a reason. But they had me hooked up to an expired EKG machine that did not read my contractions. The black doctor who helped deliver my baby, Dr. Philadelphia, I could just tell she was about business, that she stood on business. I'm on the bed. They pushed out from the room that I had previously shared with another woman who was married, whose husband kept saying, I have to get you out of here, to her, who would look at me and say, and I just like, damn, and Hispanic couple, he got his wife out of there. I had no longer a roommate, and the lady was so sweet. She had grapes or something. She was sharing her fruit with me because her husband kept bringing her fruit. My mom, I had a craving for nuts, so my mother kept bringing me nuts. But anyways, not to say like the father-to-be didn't come by. I think he may have come by at least 1 or 2 times. Maybe he didn't at all, because it's like I had been taken literally when I went in. It was a whole thing. First and foremost, I knew my water hadn't broke because I didn't think that's how at least I didn't think that's how it's supposed to be. I just had to keep peeing. So no one ever expresses that their water breaking is them going to the bathroom to pee. So over and over and over and over again, I literally every minute had to pee. And I'm like, why do I have to keep peeing? And I'm telling someone, they're like, your water has broke. I'm like, I'm only 6 months pregnant. I went to taken to Coney Island Hospital, transferred. The father-to-be was at Coney Island Hospital. I can't remember to this day if he visited me when I was at Killer County. But yeah, I just can't because. So I was there. Transferred from Coney Island to Killer County. Any case, bedridden, and I had to stand up and let blood run down my legs so people could believe I was giving birth. I had to stand up, come to the doorway so a nurse walking by can see me with blood going down my leg so they can give a fuck at Kings County. I tell you no lies. I'm sure some motherfuckers who worked that day can validate this unless they're going to be fake and whatnot. Yeah, you were there. You saw this idiotic experience I had to endure because your broken ass AKG machine wasn't working. You knew it was broke. You still had it in the room with a mother-to-be. Bastards. So any case, because they pushed that shit out quietly the next day. People with clipboards came by, a couple of them. Yeah, transferred me to the other bed near the window. The bed I was near the door of that room. Oh, they quietly took the machines out, telling me, oh, we gotta take it out, it's expired. You don't say, bitch. You don't say. Bring it together, Taisha. Anyway, could have died giving birth at Kings County. Like, I guess they want it because, they really rush out with that umbilical cord. What is it? They love to put that in the can.